Hey there folks, my name is Kurn. Welcome back to yet another episode of Kurn's Guild Spotlight. This is episode 47. Before I begin, I'd just like to encourage anyone out there whose guild is seeking new people to check out bit.ly/KurnGS, that's bit.ly/KURNGS. If you submit your guild details there, I will receive the data and I will be able to craft you a magnificent, perhaps even splendid, guild spotlight just for you. While you're at it, you can also check out my brand new guide site, Kurn's Guides, over at kurn.info. Alright, let's head into today's spotlight. Today's guild is Disbanded. They are an alliance guild on the EU, that's right, EU Auchindoun server. You can find them at disbandedguild.megabb.com. That's disbandedguild.megabb.com, and that link is in the description below. So who are they? First of all, they're a European guild, so unless you have a character on the EU servers, you can't exactly join them because cross-region transfers are not permitted. So, gotta be on the EU servers. That said, they are a casual 10-man raiding guild. They are one of 13 hard modes in Tier 15. They have no tolerance for whining, drama, personal assaults, and the like. Speaking as a former guild master, it's not easy. Not always easy to sort of stamp out the whining, the drama, and the personal assaults. So if these guys have succeeded at that, props to them. Certainly they're taking steps to make sure that that stuff doesn't occur in their guild just by having that policy in place. So that's great to hear. In addition to that, they say that their guildies play different games together. They're active in other games such as StarCraft 2. So if you like StarCraft 2 as well and you want to play other games with these guildies, then this might be a good guild for you. They seem to be a multi-game guild. Maybe not in the strictest sense, maybe not in the very, very organized sense, but they certainly enjoy playing other games as well. So when do they raid? They raid on Wednesdays and Thursdays from 2000 hours until 2300 hours Central European time. That's 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central European time. Occasionally, Monday gets added to the raid schedule, but that's really based on group input. So it seems like they have a cleanup day on Mondays sometimes. What are they looking for? They are particularly interested in finding a protection warrior. So a warrior tank would be great. Any classes and specs are welcome for backup roles or even just as social members. The one big thing that they don't want though are, and I'm quoting here, meanies. They're a bunch of nice, polite, kind people. They don't want mean people. They don't want jerks. So if you're a jerk, this may not be the guild for you. Let's talk a little bit about Auchindoun EU. It's a PvP CET English server with about 85,000 characters. About 65,000 of those are Alliance and about 20,000 of them are Horde. There are about 98 guilds rating Tier 15, which is not too bad. 56 of them are at least one of 13, including Disbanded. There are only 4 Horde raiding guilds on the server, which makes me really kind of sad for the Horde, which happens rarely. But the number 1 guild on the server is a 10-man Horde guild. There are 4 10-man guilds at 13 of 13, and there are 3 25-mans at 13 of 13, so 7 guilds have already cleared everything in Tier 15, which is great. So it seems like a very reasonably active server. So once again, Disbanded is looking for a pro warrior in particular. They could really use that warrior tank. That's really what they're seeking. That said, any class and spec is accepted, basically. They'll look at anyone because they really want to have people join them for backup roles or even just socially. And I'm not sure if this is a European thing or what, because you don't tend to really see that too much in American or US-based servers, or guilds rather. But it seems to me that a lot of European guilds just have a sort of an open policy, and they accept lots and lots of social members. So that's an interesting cultural difference, I think, between European guilds and American guilds, or US-based guilds at any rate. They are really serious about the no meanies bit. They don't want you to be a jerk. Their guild chemistry is really positive and engaging, and they'd like to make sure it stays that way. So, don't be a jerk. But if this sounds good to you and you're on the EU servers, if you're a prot warrior or just interested in hanging out with these folks, definitely check them out at disbandedguild.megabb.com. The link is in the description below. That'll do it for today's episode of Kurn's Guild Spotlight. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at kurnmogh, at KURNMOGH. Check out my blog at kurn.apotheosis-now.com. And, of course, check out my brand new guide site, Kurn's Guides, over at kurn.info. And that'll do it for today. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you back here on Tuesday for yet another episode of Kurn's Guild Spotlight.